Alright, language warning on this one. How would you be being a cop? You were part of militarized police force in Victoria, shooting at unarmed civilians on holy ground, terrorizing Victoria markets. Generally, you make your living off of the backs of your fellow countrymen, fining them for riding a bike without a helmet or going 3Ks over the speed limit, using their phone while they're driving. And then you see what happened in Wimbilla in Queensland, where you see a clear false flag operation, and you see who you work for were willing to kill their own to hold on to a tenuous grip on power. Oh, it was the sovereign citizens that did it. And no one cared. And then, oh no, it's Christian extremists. I think people didn't buy the bullshit. But I think more than that, people don't care. Because you lost any right to have your fellow countrymen and women have any sympathy for you because you participated in international war crimes. You were militarized against your own people. So I don't know if I think people see through the bullshit, but I think more than that, I think people don't care. Oh, whatever you reckon happened. Whatever. And now Palachuk in Queensland is trying to outdo Dan by having the police there terrorize everybody. See, they can pull a U-turn at speed, just chuck the lights and sirens on, and drive 40 k's over the speed limit to pull you over because they saw you didn't have a seatbelt. But you're the criminal. So there's a reason I've been posting the Follow the Rabbit series. And I realise that many people won't want to listen to 10 hours worth of audio on a court case. If you have, you might know what I'm talking about. But it's a court record of war crimes. One of your countrymen that threatened the state by his beliefs. They can't tell you where you're wrong, but they can force medicate you, inject you with their quackery, and try to tar you with their brush as a terrorist. But this record shows us that it's the state It's those police fixated. They're such losers sitting on Facebook, Telegram, impersonating real people. I don't know what makes them do it. Maybe they don't have any skills, so they can't just be a tradesman or a baker or a mechanic. They're not smart enough, maybe, to learn a profession. So they got us all Stockholmed for some reason, where it's okay for them to force medical procedures. They're so dumb as well that they had this enforced on them too. But that pay packet, that's worth being a traitor for your pay packet. Even though I don't jab me with whatever, that's okay. I serve you foreign crown. So this brings us to what they're trying to usher in, which is a digital slavery, which is a surveillance state, where they set up these cameras everywhere, make us feel like we the criminals. Well, you were going 3 k's over the speed limit. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be $200. Yeah, I know. I pulled a U-turn at speed and went 40 k's over the limit just to pull you over, but I just enforced the law, what we call the law. I'm a traitor. I serve a foreign crown. I desecrate Anzac. And I sell my neighbours out by ushering in this foreign power, making sure you poor. And we all put up with it because we don't want to be. So yeah, they're putting up these cameras everywhere, right? Why don't we take them down? Snip the wires, unscrew them, dump them back at council. Say you forgot something. We don't want this shit. And just as you think about doing that, you might think, oh, but I might get in trouble. What, vandalism or something? When in reality, 90% of everybody you know, if they went to the bus stop they usually go to, or wherever the camera's located, if they saw that someone had ripped it out or someone had spray painted it or smashed it, 90% of people would go, oh yeah, good. I'm glad that happened. These are our fucking towns. This is our fucking country. And these war criminals, these traitors that can't answer questions, they're too fucking dumb. They don't know what a foreign power is. They don't know what a foreign crown is. They just know, oh, I get my gun and badge and I get to push people around. Because I probably got pushed around at school because I wasn't very smart or funny. Or insightful or intelligent. So I do this now. I get to push people around. And I'm too fucking dumb to see that the foreign power I serve just killed other police officers in Wimbilla to run a false flag that a combination of no one bought and no one gave a fuck. No one wanted to sympathise with a bunch of cunts that shot at us. That rip us off, that steal and then project what they're doing. I've got no choice but to give you this ticket now. I don't have free will. I don't make decisions. I'm just following orders. So tear this shit down. Fuck them. What we of course they're going to say, oh yes, it's a vandalism charge. Okay, well what the fuck is holding someone for 12 months for having a toy fucking gun, force injecting them psychotropic drugs, because what he believes makes you the war criminal that you are. The Australian Imperial Crown doesn't want cameras on our land. So take them the fuck down, throw them on the council lawn, spray paint them, expand the foam. It's our country. And at law, a curial right has been established. This is war. They declared war on their own people. Daniel Andrews raised a militarized police force and shot at unarmed people on holy ground throughout the CBD, Victoria markets, because there was a virus. So I get to shoot at you, plebs. 90% of us don't want any of this shit. We don't want the WEF, we don't want the WHO, we don't want the surveillance, and we have a right to take care of our own shit, to defend, to self-determine. These cops are so fucking stupid. They've been warned so many times. And what do? Oh, we'll fixate some more. Oh, I don't care that they just shot 2 young graduates in Wimbilla. I don't care that they blamed it on sovereign citizens and then they just changed it to, it's Christian extremists now. I don't have any gods. My God is my pay packet. And I do what I'm told. Because I'm a dumb fuck. Well, where do you live, dumb fuck? What happens at the end of your shift? You take your gun with you? I don't think so. So where do these, I'll be generous, I'll call them people, where do they live? Why don't we find out, and why don't we share that information? Why do they get to terrorise and get off scot-free every time while they rape us? We've been raped for 50 years of usufruct, but time's up. And you didn't follow the rules of usufruct. Forced medical procedures, they did this to you too, you retards. But your God is your pay packet. Your God is not having to think, not having to take responsibility for your actions. So you betray your neighbor. You don't have their back. Your living comes off the sweat of theirs. So lastly, just a message for Ricardo Bossi. So you tried now a few times, to find a remedy by getting into office. Well, it's all still serving a crown. The St. Edward's crown, a papist crown, a foreign crown. So you could serve Charles, and see how that goes for you, or you could serve Steve. Serve a crown that isn't foreign, serve a crown that forged this nation, rose it up out of international waters. We don't have to take this shit. They are the criminals at law. And they're shitting themselves now because it's on court record. And more people are realizing this. We don't have to follow unlawful orders. That's what's different about us. We think, we feel, and we concerned because we see our country going to shit and no future for our children. All because some fuckhead somewhere decided that they want to own everything, including everyone. They can't answer questions, so they use force. We have it on court record. Police are delusional. The state, particularly New South Wales, is delusional. So come home and serve the crown your Anzac served that forged our once great country.